Scoreless, second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. Taking a look at the Lakers' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
Great offensive energy in that period. They're clearly on a mission.
Yeah, I agree. That was a flawless offensive performance so far. I mean, the shots have been falling. They're making good decisions. That's a nice recipe there.
Nice job to recognize the lack of D in that medium range area. Some people don't give Chris Paul enough credit for his outstanding shooting, but he can knock it down. You can't give him any room.
Ayton in the high post. From outside the arc. Paul shot is off.
That's his shot, and one I'm sure he wants back.
The three from Wood. Deflects the pass. Outside for Levine. Just 5 on the clock. Three-pointer. That one falls. 8 of 10 and scoring with confidence. Well, Grant, Chris Paul just gets more and more reliable as a shooter, even after all these years in the league.
Yeah, I mean, he's always been smart with his shots, but he has great efficiency for a guard, and he could easily put up bigger scoring numbers, but that's not his focus. Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
And you get some traditional big man stuff from Wood. But you look at his handles, going one-on-one outside the painted area, most centers can't do all the things that he can do.
And Wood's shown great versatility on offense, but the same skill set applies on the defensive end as well.
I mean, he can switch. He slides on the perimeter to protect the rim. His skill set is exactly what scouts are looking for now at the center position.
Kevin Durant.
And Durant with the big finish.
Boy, using this momentum to his advantage when Durant takes off towards the rim, watch out below.
And Levine, here we go. Rebound by the 76ers. Looking ahead, they've got the Warriors coming to town for their next game. And that's a one-game homestand for the club. Here's Durant. Wood grabs the board. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks, Brian. DeAndre Ayton being the #1 pick in 2018, his potential is obvious. With his team on the rise, he's looking to impose his will on a nightly basis. Ayton said, quote, "I know how hard I work and what kind of a player I am. I'm trying to take over every possession, being more dominant every game."
Oh, scary thought, Allie. Thanks.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
Ayton hits them both. All right, I know you follow the college game closely, Clark. What do you think about the one-and-done rule?
You know, B.A., when it first came into existence in 2006, I was on board with it because I thought that some college would be better than no college for most players. Now that we've had it for a decade and a half, I'm of the mindset kids should be allowed to pursue a professional pathway without going to college. There shouldn't be any mandatory, arbitrary number, 19 years old and 1 year removed from college. For those few that would like to go pro right out of high school, then it's incumbent upon the NBA as to whether or not they're going to draft you.
Now here's Durant. He's got 7. The lead now in single digits. Durant's got 4 points this quarter.
Boy, how about the outstanding hustle from Durant? I mean, getting out on the break as soon as the ball was headed the other way. More bodies going up court, the better.
And with Paul George, Grant, you know what he delivers. Very consistent in what he'll bring to each game.
I mean, the scoring is always going to be there, but his defense doesn't take a night off either. I mean, very nice and consistent production from him. Rare sight. How often does he fail to capitalize at the line?
Ayton. And Ayton with the stuff.
Well, I tell you what, the big guy knows how to do that. Throw it down.
George for 3. No good there. So Philadelphia will take it the other way. Ayton with a screen. McCollum outside. Pass to Aiden. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Now just a 4-point Laker lead.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
George's all-around game is very impressive, and his passing has really grown. He's able to whip passes over to open teammates right on time and on target now.
McCollum into the lane. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. McCollum's got 5 now.
It's fun for us to sit back and watch him go to work, but that's our job, not the defense's. They left him too open on that play.
Now here's Wood. Oh, rejected by Ayton. Durant inside. And here's Ingram outside. And the 76ers another 3.
Since being traded in 2019, Brandon Ingram has really increased his three-point attempts. His percentages have gone up too.
Here's George. 5 points in the game. And it's Ball off the drive. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Ball's got 6 here in the quarter.
You know what? The size Ball possesses, guys, as a point guard is really a nice asset, especially when the defense tries to be physical.
Now the Lakers moving it up. Open shot, Grant. Goes back up. And George with the layup. He has 7.
And you have to appreciate the heart they've shown on the offensive boards this quarter.
Well, it's paid off with a greater rate of second chance hoops. I mean, great effort to build this lead on their part.
Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. And Durant gets it to go.
Well, his game offensively is fully developed. Durant has no hold.
Oh, wow!
Watch out for
Big finish.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark.
And, guys, I know there are a lot of questions right now defensively for this team. There's no doubt about that.
And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good... And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. The Sixers trailing. McCollum with it. Guarded now by Wood. It's good. McCollum's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
And Levine, here we go. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
That's his 3rd personal
It's going to be on C.J. McCollum.
Team foul.
Lightning move off the dribble. No one can slide over in time. He beat the help. Results in Levine getting free throws.
That's what he does. Rock solid at the line.
Durant for 3. Knocks down the long J. Durant's got 14 points.
Easy feasting for KD. I mean, he's been killing them tonight. They just don't have an answer for him.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is.
Here's Ayton. Outside Durant. Oh, George with a steal. Here's Grant. Paddles through traffic and lays it in. Now it's a 6-point Laker lead. For 3, Durant. Ball with the rebound.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
For a player who came into the league with as much fanfare as Lonzo Ball, it wasn't the smoothest start, Grant. He dealt with a lot of injuries and adversity.
And, B.A., that makes the NBA learning curve that much steeper. Lonzo deserves a lot of credit for how he was able to stay grounded and stay focused. He tuned out the noise and kept developing his game.
George drives in. Ooh, Ayton with the block. In transition, here they come. Paul with it. Guarded now by George. Outside Durant. To the middle. Here's Ingram. That's good. And so Durant with the assist.
The assist from
Ingram's gotten 4 this quarter.
Boy, that's an example of Durant's basketball IQ and awareness, both platinum level.
Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. And out of bounds. Los Angeles will have it.
Lakers ball.
The Lakers in the lead. Ball left side. Wood outside. Banked it in off the glass. Wood's got 6.
Boy, with a bushel basket full of moves at his disposal, Wood will dominate in the paint if given the opportunity.
From downtown, Ayton, no good. So it's the Lakers now. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. Right side, Levine. Back to Ball. 4-3. Rebound by the 76ers.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
Outside Durant. Knocked away. Levine. With a steal. And it's Kevin Durant with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second team foul.
It's a close game here in Los Angeles. The 3 from Ball. From beyond the arc and then some. He's got 9.
Boy, he's been a rock of offensive support so far, and when they've needed a basket, they've turned to him.
Here's Ayton. It's not going to go for him. Some solid D from Wood. Left side Levine. To the paint. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
Defensive foul.
Boy, that is outstanding body control by Wood. This is a guy that's 7 feet tall, showing you great focus and body control.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
In 2016, the NBA Players Association made history, voting to extend health insurance to retired players with at least 3 years of service. Chris Paul said, quote, "They paved the way for our game. This is just the little that we could do. Whenever my tenure is up as president of the union, that will be easily the greatest achievement." Brian?
Well, that is big time, Allie. Good stuff there. Thank you for that. There's Ball with a 3.
Well, he has not been sharp this period. Seems to be a little flustered out there, too.
To end the run, Durant on the attack. Some solid D from Wood. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on C.J. McCollum. That's his 5th foul.
The 4th team foul.
There's a minute 17 left in the third quarter here. Pass to Wood. Ball right side. Over Paul.
It's been an ugly quarter for him. Trying to shoot his way out of it. Might be time to work on the playmaking skills.
To the inside. The 3. Hits the trifecta. Paul's got 12 points.
You know, Paul's really gotten better at the catch-and-shoot jump shot. It looks a lot easier for him now than it did earlier in his career. Smooth rhythm, smooth release, too.
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a dunk, BA.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in.
And why not? A little salt in the wound. The more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys reeling and on the ropes.
And Levine, here we go. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
That's his second.
You know, battling inside, I like Levine's aggressive approach. Tough to match without fouling.
That free throw good from Levine.
And man, looking good from the line so far this half.
100% since halftime. Come on now. I'm not sure this lead's going away anytime soon with that kind of marksmanship. Oh,
what a hammer!
Assistant, man. Chris Paul.
You know, that CP3 has always got his head up. I mean, he's always eager to find the open.
Oh, hey, how about
big
that?
time right there. Big time. Woo. Getting up and then throwing it down.
Oh, that was a big hammer right there.
Boy, the guys on the bench loving every minute of that one. Yeah, he's been hooping, but the rest of the team, not so much.
There's Ball with a three. On target from range. 12 points for him.
Yeah, you know, it's a quirky release. There's no denying that, but he's a reliable shooter and scorer from the perimeter. Lonzo Ball making it happen.
Look who's coming into
Zach
the court.
LaVine. He's been the guy.
Here they are, your Laker girls. It's the
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Now Ball. Wood outside. Yes, sir. And it's Ball with the assist that time. Wood's got 10 points in just the second half. And it's Paul off the drive. He gets it in there.
They're really looking to that inside game here in the second half, getting away from taking a bunch of threes.
Outside LaVine. On the take. Shot is up. Here's Wood. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's going to be on DeAndre Ayton.
Well, playing for 6 teams in 5 years to start his career, Wood has certainly flipped the script. He now shows the ability to dominate over long stretches, much more consistent.
And it's good for 2.
That's not the kind of streak you want to be part of defensively. Tighten it up, fellas.
On the wing, LaVine. Wood with the screen. LaVine with it. That one is off. Ooh, excellent D there from Ayton. Right side Durant. And he drives in. Outside for Halliburton. And the 76ers another 3.
Well, you can rely on Durant to do it all. I mean, he'll produce on his own, but he also works really hard to find his team shots as well.
Here's Wood. And Wood with the stuff.
An elite scorer, demonstrating once again how fast he can fill it up.
Oh, George with a steal. Two minutes gone by here in the fourth. To the left wing. The 3 from Wood. It's hauled in by the Sixers. Outside Durant. And out of bounds. Los Angeles will have it.
And even losing big, you have to maintain composure if you want to avoid embarrassment.
Pass to George. Drives to the hoop. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. Ayton with it. Guarded now by Ball. Outside Durant. Now Ayton. Ingram on the wing. Shot clock at 5. Halliburton for 3. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Ingram.
Outstanding decision-making by Ingram there, working it to the open man. Really good possession.
Ayton with a screen. Here's Durant. Again, Philadelphia. All right, let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the 76ers.
Defensively, they've played with a high energy level tonight, and all the steals we've seen a result of that aggressiveness.
Yeah, I think you also have to give them a lot of credit for how well they've risen up to meet shooters to challenge shots in this game. A lot of blocked shots tonight.
Pass to Ingram. And here's Ayton. That's good. And now he's 5 for 11 in this one.
And they're on a big run to make this game interesting. Can't let up now.
I think they will. I mean, they're close enough to taste it. So they're going to keep that pressure on and keep coming at him.
It seems like every miss ends up in his hands. He's been unreal.
Tell you what, those are crazy numbers, guys. I mean, believe me, I was a good rebounder in my day. It is not easy to corral that many boards in one night.
Here he goes. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
They're doing the job on both ends, getting stops and attacking offensively.
And, you know, it's taken a big run, but they were able to get back into this one. Very impressive. No quitting these guys.
Back to Wood. Oh, Ayton with the block. And so the ball out of bounds. Ayton touched it last. .141 left to play in the fourth quarter. Here's Wood. Rebound by the 76ers. Here's Durant. To tie it up. And the 76ers tack on 2 more.
Boy, if you allow Durant that, though, he's going to punish you. I mean, it's that simple.
Tight ball game coming down the stretch.
Yeah, with 7 lead changes thus far, this has been a thriller.
And here's Grant from the arc. Offensive rebound. Out to the wing. Down low. Outside for Levine. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Wood. Looking to win the run. Oh, another miss by Wood.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Out to the right wing. Ayton inside.
Boy, nice job that time by Wood going after the block and getting it.
George drives in. That one no good. So Philadelphia will take it the other way. On the wing, Durant. .24 seconds left in the fourth. Wood grabs the board. The Lakers call timeout. They trail by 2.
All right.
We've got 13 seconds left in the fourth quarter. All right, guys, what do you think?
A chance to tie it up here.
A critical possession, no doubt. We'll see what they draw up.
Grab the screen. Fires the 3. No good from 3-point range.
George taking advantage of that close, tight defense, drawing the foul while taking his shot.
And that will not go for him, but he does have 2 more to shoot. He makes the second free throw, and that narrows the gap to 1. And he nails the third.
He really wanted to capture the lead there, but on the bright side, at least the game is tied.
Now here's Durant. Shoots over George. Oh, had a chance to win it right there. Couldn't get it to fall. Regulation is ended, and we are headed to overtime. We'll take a quick break and then get you back to the action. Well, 4 quarters weren't enough to decide this ball game. Sit back and enjoy as we move on to overtime. And here's Durant. That doesn't go either for Durant. Stolen by Ayton. Durant with it. Guarded now by Wood. Lets it go from the wing. Durant with the bucket. Durant's got 24 points.
Their success from mid-range has really set them apart today.
Simply taking advantage of what the defense has given them, and they've really made the most of it.
George outside. 5 on the clock. And foul called on Paul George. That's his first foul of the game.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Heads up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
Pass to Aiden. Back to Paul. And he's headed to the line for 2. He gets the whistle there. And the foul goes against the Lakers.
Yep, excellent use of the old up and up move that time. Chris selling it hard and everybody buying.
Free throw shooting comes into focus in tight games. As usual, he's up to the task.
And here's Grant. Miss.
2 minutes remaining overtime.
Ball into the lane. Got it.
Man, he's got great speed, Paul does. This guy is really good at finding ways to slither through the defense.
Here's Durant. Wood grabs the board. The Lakers trail. Grant outside. Pass to Levine. Oh, and they take the lead. Levine's got 35 in the game.
He's so clutch. When the pressure is at its highest, that's when he's at his very best.
Aiden. Outside for Ingram. The Sixers again can't hit. Here are the Lakers now. Here's George. There's the drive.
Great speed displayed by George on his way to the bucket. Devastating to the defense with those dunking skills of his.
Pass to Aiden. To halt the run. Aiden makes out of 15 shots. He's got it going.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, these hot streaks guys don't last minutes, they last days.
Back to the basics, unleashing the one-hand flush.
Boy, he makes the basics look pretty outstanding, huh?
That's true.
I'd suggest that he stay with those basics because we've got a tight one here tonight.
Pass to Aiden. Outside Paul. Screen by Durant. Late clock. The Sixers need to put one up here.
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Here's Wood. Now Durant. To the right side. Right wing. Paul for 3. Rebounded by the Lakers. And Levine, here we go. Count it.
Levine showing you great speed down the lane. He really accelerates. It's hard to stay in front of him if he's your assignment.
Oh, get it out of here. Rejected and collected. Great D.
Yeah, just trying to keep this game alive. Not a bad foul right there.
Sure, it's not over. The clock is as much a problem for them as the score is right now, so they've got to try to manage.
He gets the first, and that'll put him up 2.
You know, Paul George is one of the most versatile forwards in the game, and he's in his prime right now. Probably the top two-way player in the league at his position.
Couldn't have asked for anything better there. Only a 3 can tie it now.
So it's a narrow victory for the Lakers. Pulling it out for the W. They escape with the W, even though they needed a few extra.
I'm just imposing that